Diablo 4 Season 2 has been announced. I already gave my opinion, and now let's hear what everyone's favorite balding pigeon has to say about this.
So there has been an announcement, there has been an event. Diablo 4 Season 2 has
That was 3 cuts in less than a second. Wow.
been announced. That's right, gentlemen. They're gonna do it again.
Nice.
They're doing another season. Well, let's take a look at it. Let's see what they've got to show. I saw a post about this. I heard it was relatively positive. So let's take a look. So it's gonna come out.
Who was positive about this? They're advertising features that should have been in the game from day one as actual season features, like fixing how resistances work.
Out on October 17th. On behest of their Dark Master, a newly turned army of ravenous vampires sets their sights on Sanctuary. Okay, that's really cool. You must learn to hunt the hunter. Your fate depends on it. There's going to be a new quest line.
Wow.
Vampiric powers. So I guess
That's
maybe you
cool.
can put those in your jewelry. And to wield against originators, 5 additional end-game bosses. Well, that's fucking impressive. 5 additional in-game, but that's all.
Someone commented on my video about this when I said 5 new end-game bosses. There's a catch here. That person was 100% on the money. It doesn't say new end-game bosses. Blizzard may be actually reusing all of the bosses that we already have in the campaign and just tuning them up to Lilith levels of, well, you get one-shotted instantaneously. And that's gonna be the new 5 endgame bosses. There's a chance that that's exactly what's happening.
Awesome. Great. I mean, I don't know. I think this is really good. Good. With the ability to target specific unique and uber unique items as a drop and more. This
That's good.
actually looks pretty good. 5 Liliths. Yeah, it's like Uber Lilith and then Fire Lilith, Shadow Lilith, and then like the colors are different. The attacks are different color.
But you still can't see anything that she casts, so, you know, you kind of have to fight blind.
Okay, let's see this. Season of Blood will introduce a new quest line. Okay, I literally just read that.
Yep.
Okay, 5 end-game bosses, new and returning foes for additional end-game challenges, better target farming of uniques and uber uniques.
Dude, that was so necessary. The target farming of uniques is actually going to give so much playability to the game. Unironically, by the way. Unironically, literally, it's going to give so much target ability to the game.
Renown rewards. Rewards will carry over when completed on any prior character beyond Altars of Lilith and map discovery. So it looks like Diablo 4 will finally come out of beta in Season 2.
Yeah.
Thank fucking God. And this also includes, listen, this is what they're saying here. Potion charges, skill points, O-Bowl cap increases, and Paragon points. So we don't have to grind? Yes, thank fucking God.
Yep.
Yeah, this is
Imagine.
great. The renowned thing for alts, but only in that season. Well, I think it's just going to be, like, they're making the change in Season 2, but it's just, like, it's not like they're going to add renown back in Season 3. If they do, I'm not going to play, right?
They're probably going to add renown back in Season 3. But this is a really great thing, because he's right. Now the game is technically almost out of beta. So, on Season 1 and 2, Blizzard just fixed things that should have already been in the game since launch. And on Season 3, they're no longer gonna be able to say, oh, look at this feature that we added. And it's not a feature, it's actually a bug fix that should have never been on day 1. They're gonna run out of things like that to do. So when Season 3 comes along, they're actually gonna have to do real, updates. Because they're gonna be run out of basic things to fix from the base game.
Right? And so let's see here. Additionally, we introduced some community quality of life upgrades with Season of Blood. More efficient inventory management for gems. Thank you. This is good. Paragon points, everything carries over from Renown. Changes to functionality status effects such as vulnerable, overpower, crit damage, and elemental resistances.
That's a big one.
Great. So status effects, let's read this. Update elemental resistances. Gems and Seth. Gems no longer take up inventory space, thank God. Stash
Didn't even have to wait until Season 5. Beautiful.
could be searched and filtered, thank God. All right. And they've even got a trailer. Let's take a look at it. Here we go.
The trailer's super shit. I mean, the trailer's worse than what you expect from Path of Exile.
Nameless people that no one would miss. Dead. Discarded. Their throats torn open.
So scary.
The church ignored the killings. Even as fear mounted like the bodies. The desperate and the brave fought to end the corruption. But they were too late.
That's cool.
It changed them. Killed them. Brought them back. Hungry. I have fought this plague a long time. We need something different. A survivor. With all of their strengths and none of our weaknesses. Someone unexpected.
Wait, are they gonna show killing the kid?
No. That
No
would be
way.
too good.
They'll never see you coming. Track
Yeah, I knew they'd be too much pussies to do
Yeah,
that.
of course.
them. Kill them. In the realm of darkness, we are the beacon of light. Let our stakes pierce through the hearts of the damned. For tonight, we hunt.
Wow.
Cool. I mean, I will say, like, we actually look at the gameplay here. These are just ghouls.
Yep. Oh, he watched my video. Yeah, everything's a reskin. There's not even a new mob type.
They're just ghouls.
That's how you get the good takes.
Those are just revenants right there.
Yep.
These are the revenants
Basic
from
mobs.
Fractured Peaks that, like, impale you with the sword.
Yep.
It's
Really
the same
annoying.
mob. You see, he's about to do the sword thing.
Yeah, it's
I
just
think those are
slightly
new.
reskins.
Those are just the fucking teleporty
Vampires,
boys.
yeah.
It's the exact same thing.
Yeah, it's just reskins.
They just
He
recolored the
knows.
mobs.
He knows. Good job,
Well,
Asmon.
I mean, you know, it's better than nothing, I guess. But like,
I mean, you could make an argument that we didn't get actually anything here because it's just reskins. I mean, this is literally worse than any Path of Exile announcement for the League in the history of ever. And again, I have to remind everyone, Blizzard is a multi-billion-dollar company.
like, damn, they gotta add more mobs into the game, man. Holy fuck, it's been 2 seasons now.
Yeah, there's like...
I've-
Yeah, they actually promised adding new mobs. Because not everyone is happy with the fact that there's like roughly 5 mobs in the game. Surprise, surprise.
Zero excitement, man. Okay.
I mean, you know that this is filler. Because the reality is they announced a Vampire League. Vampires are cool and whatnot, but vampires are literally the thing that you use when you're out of ideas. It's true. I make a vampire deck in MTG every time I'm out of video ideas. Every single time.
I don't know. I mean, like, it's... I mean, I got what I wanted, right? I'll tell you that.
Like gem tab.
I got what I wanted. Like, there's no more renown farming. They're adding in more end-game bosses. I think this is a good patch. Like, I'm not talking about the content or anything like that, but the systems are going in a direction that I think is good and positive. And I don't need
Oh
to...
no! They got him! Oh no, Blizzard got Asmon. Oh no! He's not seeing that they're just reselling them the community bug fixes as features.
to have the game be perfect. I just want to see it going in a positive direction. That's all. I just want to see it going in a positive direction.
Weak. That opinion is weak and trash. It's a multi-billion-dollar company. They should have already fixed everything on this before the release, but they haven't.
And I'm happy to see that it is going in a positive direction. Let's read some of the
Bull.
comments.
The opinions like this ruin games. A weak sauce opinions like this where you can't even get your spine to stand up straightly ruin the game, because it like goes, oh, look at that, everyone's happy with our decisions. No one's happy with your decisions. It's just one dude who's afraid to be blacklisted from getting special treatment from Blizzards because he's a streamer. No one's happy about these changes. They're shit. It's a bunch of reskins and probably maybe at best one new boss, and everything else is gonna be a reskin.
From YouTube. Only Blizzard can present a stash search bar as a seasonal feature.
True.
Let me guess, blood orbs will replace malignant hearts, and vampires will spawn randomly in nightmare dungeons and in special dungeons. 5 new bosses equals reskinned bosses. Vampire things equals malignant heart.
Yep.
It's safe to assume these vampiric powers will take space in our bags and stashes.
Probably.
It changed them.
Hey, actually, that's true. They said gem tabs, not, everything else tabs.
Killed them because they were a sorcerer and it was the end game. I want to know how Prava didn't turn into pudding at the end of the game. 1.5 minute PowerPoint and 30 seconds of abilities already in the game. Bravo. Season 1 is doing well whenever they announce Season 2 right away. I hope the season will be more gameplay impactful than the Malignant season. I still enjoy it, but the gameplay feels the same as the Eternal Realm. So we will be killing Malignant monsters, vampires, to get Malignant hearts, vampiric powers, again.
Yes.
Crazy. Seasons add more replayability.
And you know what's going to be the best part about this, obviously? Remember when Malignant Hearts came out and I instantaneously said, when we saw the animation of clicking on the Malignant Heart, and it literally took 10 years for the mob to spawn, and then they nerfed that 2 seconds, which was probably supposed to be nerfed 1 second. When you have that thing that you need to click on that vampires spawn, it's probably going to be a 10-second animation again. And after 2 months, they're gonna, nerf it to 2 seconds or something like that. Because remember, Blizzard does not learn from their mistakes.
The game, but if the core of the game is boring, why would I want to replay it? Blizzard is like the restaurant you'd go to 20 years ago, but it has a different chef now. Every time you go there, you are full of fond memories, but leave disappointed and sometimes with food poisoning. Yeah, that was...
Dude, what's with American food poisoning? Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know a single other country that has a problem with food poisoning except America.
...to Pizza Hut before they shut it down. Everybody always talks about, oh, I missed the Pizza Hut buffets. Guys, they were fucking garbage. But when
here, if a restaurant or anything gets you food poisoning, it's probably on the news. Everyone's afraid of... getting food poisoning. America, do you eat out of a gutter? Is that fine dining or something?
Whenever I was 6, they were incredible, weren't they? I was too stupid to know any better. And every once in a while, I'd go to I'd go to Pizza Hut, the buffet, and it's like, oh, maybe it's gonna be good. No, it's not. As a kid, it was a bomb. Yeah, exactly. A pretty early announcement, isn't it? Didn't Season 1 just start a month ago?
That's
yeah,
true.
True. I don't know. I mean, I think this is, this is all good. I mean, I don't want to shit on them for this too much, right? I mean, I do think that, they really should look at...
Cock.
I mean, you can't just keep recoloring the same NPCs that are in the game. And be like, oh, they're zombies. No, they're vampires now.
You see, this is why we can't have nice things in gaming, because there's always someone who will defend absolute garbage like this.
Oh.
It's horrible.
Come on, we know
it's the season of clowns.
What's going on. This is a Revenant. Like you've got to add in new types of They don't even need to be hard. They just need to look different and just be cool.
Season
like
3 is probably going to be zombies
like,
at this
for
rate.
example, you know, like those Kitava's Heralds, the piece of shits.
But we know one thing, actually, and that's kind of good. It's the fact that we can be like 90% sure currently about the fact that the Malignant Hearts are actually still staying. Because obviously no one wants to put just three stupid skulls in their jewelry. So, Malignant Hearts are going to probably be staying because they said returning bosses. There's only one boss that can return, and that's the Malignant boss. Which I have never done because I didn't even get level 50 because the season was so stupid and boring. Okay? That's what's going to happen. The hearts stay. At least I hope, because if they actually remove the hearts, that's going to be like a triple whammy disaster.
You know, they added those into Harvest. And yeah, for sure, these are recolors. But they also have like those weird fucking crabby boys too, and those are new. So you've got to at least have some new mobs. It's weird that we didn't even see any of them hardly, you know?
True.
The Kitava mobs in Harvest have some other attacks. Oh, the Explode? Yeah. That's super fun to get one shot by. Oh, I love that. I think it was already decided they would announce Season 2 at Gamescom regarding if Season 1 did well or not. Yeah, I think so. Usually this kind of stuff is planned way in advance. And like we all know Blizzard isn't dynamic. And do you really think that Blizzard actually did something within 1 month? No, of course not. This probably happened 6 months ago, guys, like a year ago.
That's true, by the way. That's true.
Like, and they were planning this for a long time. Blizzard president plus dev team directly responded and thanked on Woody Joe's Diablo 4 improvement video. Billier made a whole video on that yesterday. I saw that. Yeah, I was gonna watch his video.
Oh my god, everyone's just absolutely sucking it.
I don't know really when I'll have time to do that, but it sounds like a half hour or so.
It's like Blizzard is trying to control the narrative by, you know, making it blatantly obvious if you're a content creator and you're big enough, you can 100% get something really good out of this. Because, you know, a shout out by Blizzard on their live stream or something that actually does mean something. It does end up as a benefit for you. So, you know, wow.
I was really glad that he made that. But overall, guys, I'm going to be real. This looks good.
Sad.
Hopefully, we see some new types.
That's why your dad calls you a pussy.
Of mobs, too, to go along with the season. And I do think this looks good. It's nice. Yep, I'll be positive. As I said, whenever things are going good, I will be positive.
Why? That's a stupid position to take. Yeah. Things are also going good when they're going 0.001% in the right direction. That doesn't mean that you should be positive about that.
Not going good. I will not be positive.
Oh,
I'm glad they're finally addressing the resistance issue. Well, they said they were going to do it for this long anyway. Please pull up my last question. No, I probably just ignored it for a good reason. This looks good on paper. Positive Asmon, good world. No, I try, guys. I feel like, listen. I feel like I'm the only.
Just put your Blizzard sponsor code at the end so everyone can use your discount, dude.
Person who is actually responding to what's happening. And everybody else is like, they've already programmed their response.
What are you responding to? You're responding to the fact that Blizzard is trying to market you bug fixes as features of a season. None of this should have been even announced. It should have been just fixed on day 2, worst case scenario. Instead, now bug fixes are features.
Before this announcement even came out. Like, it doesn't even matter. It's good news, but what did they actually announce?
Nothing.
Just responses Season 1. Season 2 would have been hella empty, no? Who knows? You're not negative, you're fair. I think I am the most fair and most balanced person to give criticism for games like this.
Of course. Of course. The
Because
Messiah.
I'm the only, and here's why
The only one!
that I am, okay? It's because I play them all of the time, and on top of that, my channel isn't attached to them, and I'm not emotionally attached to them.
Bullshit.
So I don't feel like I need to provide positive commentary. I have no problem providing positive commentary on things people disagree with. Look at the Overwatch 2 situation. People are not
No
happy
idea
about
what's
that,
going on there.
but I still said it. So I think that I am the only person who is on. I think I am the most unbiased person ever.
Oh, that's so bullshit.
You're a fanboy though? Well, I
Yeah.
want the game to be good. Yeah. Does that make me a fanboy?
Yes.
I don't think so. I mean, yeah.
No, everything else makes you a fanboy. If someone puts you in front of a pile of shit and then tells you, oh, there's one silver, there's one 1 cent coin in there, and you jump into the shit and find that one coin, that doesn't make the experience good. That doesn't make the experience necessarily even worth it. It just means you're reveling in shit. Disgusting.
No one's unbiased. Well, except me. My problem is the announcement. Is that the announcement for the season mechanic felt like they announced season 1.
You know what I did 4 days ago or something like that? I woke up one day and I said, you know what? I have nothing to do currently. Oh, Asmongolds streaming. Man, I haven't checked out his stream in like 4 months now. I click on it and you know what I see? He was already explaining why banning people for opposing his opinion in his stream is good because he needs to create a safe space for him. Obviously, we're talking about the most fairest opinion of the land.
I think the big problem that they're going to have is that season 1 is like, I like the Malignant Heart. Like for example,
They're all
like the
shit and
autoplay
boring.
for Necromancer. Bro,
Okay, that's the only Malignant Heart that is good. How many times have I said this?
you can't give me autoplay and then take it away. Like, no, I want autoplay forever now.
Yep.
If you take that away, I'm quitting. That's just how it is.
Dude, the Necromancer is the only class that's getting good stuff.
So modest too. I'm more.
Sorcerer's still... Dude, I you know what's my favorite part, honestly, about this Diablo 4 fiasco? It's the fact that they're like adding all of this useless garbage while the game is unplayable on a basic level, right? It's like, again, if you try to play sorcerers, you only have ice shots. There's literally no other skill that's even remotely close to being actually playable in the game. Okay? Maybe you need to get to like level 100 and then you can find some kind of items that make something else viable. I don't know about that one, Chief. But while leveling, nothing but the ice shots matter. And for a long time, probably nothing but ice shots is usable. It's like ridiculous. The ice shots are literally 10 times more powerful and effective at literally everything. AoE, single target damage, boss killing, blah blah blah, mana sustainability, spell proccing, lucky hit proccing. Ice shots are literally 10 times better than any other skill that you can play currently. It's absurd. It's literally absurd.
Modest than almost anybody, and humble. Really wish they wouldn't remove stuff.
He's
but I
not
bitch about that in
joking, by the
PoE
way.
as well. I think
About
that they
the
need to
opinion.
remove some things like Barber, but like I don't think they should remove everything. They should take a lot of other things and just stick with them. Because like that's why PoE is such a good game, is because they've developed it over so many seasons, and the seasons have had residual effects on the base game. Barber.
Oh, also, by the way, one thing I actually understood about yesterday while playing PoE is the fact that PoE at this point has so many different systems that you don't encounter a lot of them. Actually, the events that you encounter are super rare and sparing, so they actually feel very, very unique most of the times while you're just basically playing the game and encountering them. You encounter Tormented Spirit. I mean, that's not the most super rare event, but you know, you encounter them and you're like, oh, what is this? Wow! And usually Tormented Spirit is completely ass because it just goes into a corner and you never get a single enemy afflicted by it. But, you know, it is what it is. And, you know, events like this, they're actually super rare, but there's so many of them that a unique event, it feels like, is happening all the time when you're playing PoE. That this is the first time I honestly noticed this, and this is such... It makes the game just feel interesting, you know? Suddenly you encounter an Exile, suddenly you encounter this and that. It's great. It actually makes the game feel very unique.
Is broken, end all be all that overshadows. Yeah, exactly. It's just too strong. But anyway, yeah, I think this all looks pretty good. It unironically looks good for Diablo.
Sad.
And
okay, enough with your shill opinion. Anyway, this was Quizzer Said. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and have a nice day. Bye-bye.